Friday, we got the results from the ultrasound. And instead of, again, bringing more answers, it brought more questions. They're still kind of iffy on what the ultrasound gave us. There's definitely some cyst activity there. They saw some thickening of the walls. They're still worried it might be more than a cyst. So I'm scheduled to have an MRI 10 days from now. I am kind of to the point right now that, hey, we're starting chemo in 2 days.
Yeah. 2 days.
And that will take care of whatever is in my body. And I'm just beyond getting worried about stuff anymore. I mean, that's ultimately, it's going to, if it's going to be cancer, it's going to be the same cancer, and it will hit every single cell in my body. So that was last Friday, and then let's see what else happened in between. Oh no, that was this weekend. So this weekend I went like, you know what, this is my last weekend before I go out for chemo. We're gonna eat good, we're gonna have fun with our friends. So we went out with our friends on Saturday, partied all night, danced all night, had a lot of fun. And then Saturday, our friends... Sunday. A lot of our friends just totally just blew me away once again. That's the one thing about this is that, I mean, they say you see who your friends are, but, you know, also it's just so humbling to me that so many people just come out of the woodwork that are, you know, in some cases worse off than us, have their own health problems, but take time out of their day to come and help in as big a way or as little of a way as they can, and it just, I'm just speechless.
Yeah.
Absolutely speechless of all the help offered by everybody, all the help already given by everybody. I know all we have to do is just peep, and we'll have, you know, 10 people standing in front of our door, you know, falling over themselves to help us. It's
incredible.
It's been incredible. So a lot of good has come out of this, and it's made me very humble. So our friends came over and helped us clean our yard in the new place. I just want to give a big shout out to some of those friends that helped us last Saturday, Sunday. Saturday, Sunday. George, we asked him to borrow his weed whacker, and he just went like, no, you can't borrow it. Not because I am a bad person. It is because I'm going to come a weed whacker for you, which was, he just came over and did it. Didn't even have to ask. So, Jim and Laura, who came over to fix our step, it was a little bit bendy, and there's been a few times where I'm almost, you know, slipped off that step, so they stepped up.
And as of today, it is replaced. They stepped up. As of today, it is completely replaced, and
oh, it looks beautiful. They sent us a picture.
Yeah, very, very amazing job.
Barry, our neighbor, who is quite a few years
Yes.
my senior, was on his knees around the house cutting down bushes that had overgrown the new house. And Jackie, who's been amazing through all of it, extremely accommodating. Whatever we want, we got it. Liaisoning between people to help us out. This is also the person that we're purchasing the place from. But I mean, she has been absolutely wonderful. And then, you know, again, so many folks have just offered up their help. You know, whatever we need. You need a ride, call me. You know, it's again, absolutely amazing. So that was my fun weekends. I don't want to say my last fun weekends, but at least the weekend that I know that, you know, I'm for sure going to be as healthy as I'm going to be in the next 6 months. So. Then last Monday, I went in for.
Yesterday.
Yesterday. Well, it feels like every day is like 3 days. So, yesterday, I went in for genetics testing and counseling. That was extremely interesting. If you do have, you know, breast cancer in the family and you have multiples, I would suggest you do this. So anyways, that was a friggin' eye-opener of how little I know about my friggin' family. So whenever they set you up with something like that, what's that program that you use?
Ancestry. Hit Ancestry. Find out everything you can about your parents, your aunts and uncles, your cousins, your grandparents, your great aunts and uncles, and your second, I don't know, whatever. Find out from your grandparents on down, because that's what they asked.
Mm-hmm.
Find out from your grandparents on down, whatever you can find out. Any history of cancers, especially if you can find out what kind. Because all of this goes into their algorithm for everything.
Yeah, and you know, it probably would have been nice if they would have told us that they were going to ask all these questions. So
right, yeah.
I could have contacted some people. I don't know if you noticed, but I have a little bit of an accent. Just a little bit.
Most of the time? Sometimes.
So all my family is in the Netherlands, and I haven't been back in 20 years. I don't know what went on down there. So, and as you start talking through it, all of a sudden we're like, hey, wait a minute. I did have a cousin that died before her mom died, and I know there was something going on with cancer. I just don't know what kind of cancer. I might have been able to find that out before this.
Yeah.
So besides that cousin, I have 3 known cases of breast cancer on my mom's side, including me, which does lead to believe that there is a very high risk of it being hereditary. So they've taken some of my blood and are testing for BRCA 1 and 2.
Yeah.
It's going to take about 3 weeks to get that back, and if I am positive for that, then you know anybody that descended from my mom would be at risk as well, including my children and my siblings' children. So the minute we find that out, we have to make sure that we gotta let everybody on that side of the family know that there is definitely high risk.
Right.
Then today, Tuesday, Not Wednesday, because I keep thinking it's Wednesday and tomorrow is my chemo. So today I had my chemo teaching. I thought they could have done a better job. It was kind of a joke. I honestly think they were running low on time. Of course, when the lady was 20 minutes late, she was running late, you know, with everybody. I don't know if she was trying to catch up time with me or not. She kind of rushed through everything. And pretty much any question that I asked, she goes, "Oh, that's in the pamphlet."
Yeah.
So, pretty much a joke. I got more off the internet than I've gotten off of that. So, not very happy
They could have just given her the handouts and said, "Here, read these."
Yeah. And I probably would have gotten more out of it. So, and that's pretty much it.
That's where we are at this point. Like she said a little bit ago, she is 2 days away.
We are 2 days away.
Yeah, from the first chemo treatment. I wanted to do recording of a part of that, but we found out that they don't allow any recording in those rooms.
We'll sneak some pictures.
So yeah, unfortunately, I can't do some actual video in there. But yeah, we are really close to that, and so we'll. It's going to be a couple of days before we start the next video, and that will probably be how things go over the first week or so of her first chemo treatment. So,
you know what I forgot? Our friend Nancy and John, and some other work stuff.
Yes.
Sorry.
All right, let's back up a little bit.
Back it up. Back it up. So this. Stop it. Our friends Nancy and John also got us some goodies. And again, very, very heartwarming. At our new place, they put down a little bag, and it has a little journal here, which I plan to use as my chemo journal. Some extremely inspiring words that really, you know, I mean, cancer is a journey, and however, you know, you take it, it's going to make you stronger, and it's going to change your life, and make sure that it changes your life for the better. And you know, that message really rang through for me. So I'm going to use it as a chemo journal. Everybody says that once you start chemo, write something down daily, how you feel, because the way it is going to be after each treatment, it's going to be like that every time. So that way you can pretty much see how your days sort of work out after. So if on the 7th day you hit a wall and you crash and you need to sleep the entire day, then it will always be on the 7th day. So that's really great advice, I think, and definitely will be using this for that. And then, you know, some other goodies, a little scarf, some pens.
With the pink ribbon.
With the pink ribbon. And then this is absolutely my favorite. And when I saw this, I had tears in my eyes. It's a little dragonfly, and it's got a little plaque underneath it, and it says, with brave wings she flies. So I just, you know, that just warmed my heart. So as you can see, it's on my keychain, always close to me. And then today I got absolutely blown away by that department that I said that I was managing, and they send us 2 boxes with you know, all kinds of different foods, like already prepared foods from Omaha Steaks. So
just huge. It filled half the freezer.
Again, speechless. So,
Yeah.
absolutely amazing. I have some extremely great people in my life, and I am so grateful for all of that. So.
Yeah. So, to all of our friends and family out there, it's amazing the response that we've gotten as people have found out what's going on has. Again, we're speechless. I don't even know what to say except for thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you very much, and we will be continuing this journey very soon as she gets started into her chemo.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for watching.